Okay, here's the disco in front of the living room I was telling you about. Let me show you that set list real quick, Bobby. So, got a Bose, right? So that thing could handle some pretty good sound. Controller keyboard here. This is just used to connect to the computer. The DAWs here. I got a shitload of VSTs myself over in here, so I can come in here and pick like all kinds of stuff, right? And just all that shit and just drag it in. I like playing the electric guitar. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, let me show you the set list. I'm going to show you how that worked real quick. So here's a set list, right? So our set list looks like that. So what we do is we have a master song table over here. So this is where we put in, you know, the song and then the artist, and then I put the duration, BPM, what key it's in, and then I can pick what set list. So it automatically knows blues set list 1. So let's say I wanted to add, look at the set list, we got to put a song in between Pump It Up and Spooky. So let's just say somebody says, hey, let's put in this Hold On Loosely. This is just like a list of songs, right? So I'd come over here and just put in a number. So if I look at these song orders here, I put spaces in between these. So there's, you know, this is the order of the set list. So I put spaces so I could, if I wanted to insert something between Pump It Up and Spooky, I can just come down here to a song on the bottom and put like number, let's say 3. That'll put it in between Spooky and that other song. So it knows, and it just puts in that. And then over here, I would say, what set list do you want it on? I mean, it's going to insert there, but just to keep the colors cool, I would just go over here and say, this is in set list number 1. Okay, it's blue, but who wants to take this shit and organize it, right? And then come up here and stick it up in there to make it set list. I don't do that. I just hit this button right here, watch. Bang. So it knows how to do a magic trick here. And it's on the set list, watch. Boom, Hold On Loosely. Second song on the set list, and this thing's ready to print. I just do a print preview, PDF that out to the team, or what not. So if I want to put that song off the set list, then I would just take the number off of it. So just take out the set list and then take out that number. As soon as I take that number out, right, it will get out of there. If I want to sort this list real quick without even going to the set list, I just hit that button right there. So you see, I Pump It Up and Spooky is back in order. Now, considering the time frames, it even tells me right there what we got going on. So I'll just go back to the set list again here. We're back in business, right? So the blue, set list 1, set list 2. Then what I do with this is I organize my keyboard, because every song that I have in here, I can create a playlist that matches that set list. So here's, Pump It Up and Spooky, okay? So if I hit number 2, like that, the whole keyboard is ready to play Spooky right now, okay? Or let's say the fix, right, number 8. If I went to the fix, the whole keyboard is already configured to play the fix. So I'm ready to go. So if I wanted to play the fix, I would hit this button. This is an audio drum, so I'm gonna hit this guy. Then I start playing the song. So I have audio drum, right? Which I could sample in, which is an MP3, or I have a MIDI file So Duran Duran would be like a MIDI file. Song's ready for Duran Duran. So I hit this. This is the MIDI file playing right here, right now. The keyboard's completely configured, and all these would change the patches during the song. So that's the MIDI track there. And here's all the instruments. And I can just manipulate stuff. Got my mixer right here, what's playing, what's not playing. And then just, that's how it works, man. So I just match the set list up. The keyboard's configured for each song, and some of the songs you have to switch the patches during the song. So each song can have 8 configurations. So if I have to switch to a sax solo, I would just go bang, now I have the sax. Like right here, it would be just strings. And this would be bass. But I know during the choruses I have to hit 2. So you hear the sound here? This would be the chorus. Back to the strings. Then on the 5 would be like the bridge. And so on. So that's kind of how my rig works. Then here's the mixer. So we got the multiple channels. And each one of these channels, when we're at practice, we plug in. When I go to the DAW, I just have to go in here and say, let's see here. Last practice, we just plugged into the DAW, and we have the multi-track. So every song that we play on the multi-track, I put a label across, an arranger label on this. So if I went over here to Dr. John, and then I went ahead and I said, this zone here, I want to export it to SoundCloud. Okay. I would go over here, export, bang, upload to SoundCloud, name the song, done. Then a link automatically is in SoundCloud, and then I send that link to whoever. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of how it runs, man. The whole living room looks like a damn, it's nuts, you know. Anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up on what I got.